Okay, so what are some strategies to assist with when the words taking a break becomes a trigger? So what I'm thinking is that what the person is asking is that sometimes, like, we mean well, we want to teach our students to take a break. They're starting to get upset. So we'll say, you need to take a break, meaning well, like they just need to take some deep breaths, they need to calm down. But sometimes that sets off the student because they know that it's not a good thing. They know they're not behaving the way they should be. So what do we do? How can we rephrase this so that it doesn't become a trigger and it becomes an effective strategy?
So taking a break shouldn't be punishment, right? So sometimes as a parent, I will do this too. If my child is, becoming upset, I'll say, go to your room. And it's like the go to your room part is like, that's the punishment. And that's not, it's really about go to your room before I start yelling at you like crazy. But as an ABA therapist, you're not a parent in the, hopefully in that role, you're saying, hey, go take a break. And it's not supposed to be, hey, go take a break. It's supposed to be, hey, you should be asking for a break so you can go and calm down. And the child's getting upset. So, the way to do this would be to program outside of when the child's getting upset. So, when the child is upset, that's not the time to teach. So, when the child's calm, etc., you want to be able to say, hey, right now, let's practice. Okay, pretend you're getting really upset. Okay, just pretend. Okay, now what can you ask for? Look, you can ask for take a break. Provide some visuals. Maybe you've got a little break card or something like that, and practice when they're not upset. You can even take turns. So you can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to pretend that I'm upset. What do you think I should do? And get enough of language and conversation going that way. Now, if your child doesn't understand that much language, then you've got to practice another way.
Yeah, I worked with a student recently who, typical in many ways, behavioral challenges, and they got the recommendation a little while ago to use the zones regulation, to use the emotional regulation, colors, and those things only came out once the child was upset. And as soon as he would start having a meltdown, all of a sudden the colors started coming out. You need to take a break, you need to take deep breaths, and it became very aversive, and the child didn't want to see it anymore. So my recommendation was similarly, it has to come out when times are good. These things can't just be strategies that are used when they already know that they've gone too far or that they're already in the middle of a meltdown, because it's like too little too late. And those are the strategies that they're going to need to implement and practice when they are calm, so that when the times are hard, they're able to use them because they are habitual, and it's not just something that comes out when I'm upset, because then it's obviously paired with an aversive occurrence. So when they're feeling bad and they have to take a break, they're going to start pairing that taking a break with feeling bad, and it's not going to become a positive experience. So definitely using it as a positive thing and practicing it when the child is calm and when just, doing neutral activities or even preferred activities.